I don't know what Aiden Jackson had for breakfast today, but he is really on a charge. They better stop this race soon. They better stop this scenario and end it before it gets too embarrassing for the front runners. Spam overtake again. We might get the ins. No, we're not. He was going to turn in on us, and that would have been a mighty, mighty crash. Now, Aiden Jackson leads a Formula 1 race. I'll tell you what, this was not in the script. I guarantee that this is not meant to happen. We are not meant to be winning this race. This is a breaking point story. This is a linear career mode. But I tell you what, this is 100% gone against the script. We're winners.
Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
Codemasters, I hope you've prepared a cutscene for this, because we've just done the impossible. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Point. I'm enjoying this so much, I have to upload every day so that I can get my fix, and you guys can get your fix as well. Aiden Jackson, what has he been up to? As you saw in the last episode, it was crazy. We got a win. We won in Formula 1, but no one acknowledged it. Simply put, I don't think Codemasters really factored in for us winning races in this thing. But here we are. Breaking Point, episode number 4, chapter 4. We're on the hard difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty, but we're still smashing it. Such is the power of Aiden Jackson. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this series, and make sure you subscribe to see all the episodes that are going out of Breaking Point. Let's go. We're heading to the British Grand Prix, Aiden's home race. And Racing Point's home race. Their factory is probably on the map there. It's that close. With Racing Point continuing to show signs of improvement, the F1 world turns its eyes to Silverstone, a real test for rookie Aiden Jackson as he returns home with hopes of impressing the crowd and earning their support at the historic circuit. Come on! Unknown caller. Who's this? This is real life. I definitely would not answer this, but here we go.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler?
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah, I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too.
Bye,
I'll
Devon.
See you later.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I might be the only one who actually likes Devon Butler in this game. I feel like he's the only guy with some character. The other guys are quite dull, in my opinion. But Devon, he's not so much of a prick this year. He's just sly, but in a funny way. Let me know if you guys feel the same. But Fernando has announced his comeback for the 2021 season. Someone is going to get kicked out of F1 for his seat, I am sure. Let's check the social media. Aiden Jackson is very quickly growing in followers on Twitter. Like I said, help me out, guys, before he overtakes me. Crofty, big home race for Racing Point rookie Aiden Jackson. Wonder if he can keep up his recent run of form. You hear that? That's the sound of every true F1 fan screaming at the return of Alonso. Lelugo, so who have you got today? I've got my fingers crossed for an all-British podium, and you won't believe who replied to him. Casper Ackerman is replying to fans, saying, lol, no chance. I didn't know boomers had Twitter. I thought they were all still on Facebook. Anthony Davidson, who doesn't love Silverstone. Jimmy Broadbent, he's traded the shed for a deck chair. Knotted hanky, check. 15 tons of explosively fast, cutting-edge automotive. No, Jimmy wouldn't tweet that. That's my realism or immersion broken. Thanks, Codemasters. And that's emails, Saskia. Just to let you know, your mum's here and being well looked after. Good, there's nothing more off-putting than knowing that your mum is watching you perform. Colin Perry, who are you? Oh. Go away, Colin Perry. Yeah, I'm guessing that's about the magazine thing. Looks like my... We're not so keen on the, you know, on the off-track commitments to F1. So, we'll see how that goes. But it's time for the race. British Grand Prix. Let's get thrusted right into it, shall we? Capitalizing on a fantastic Q3. Oh, we've actually qualified well this time. We qualified well. We're going to lap everyone if we've qualified well. Aiden Jackson is enjoying one of his finest career performances when a front right... Oh, no. Oh, no. With friends and family in the stands and the crowd behind him, Jackson sets his sights on salvaging what he can from the race. I shouldn't have read that. That spoiled it for me.
Tyres are gone.
Copy, Aiden. Box, box.
Copy.
Let's just minimize the damage.
Oh dear. We're getting thrown into this mid-puncture. We are imitating Lewis Hamilton. So, in we go to the pit lane. Get that puncture graphic up there for the thumbnail. We've definitely not sped into the pit lane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Look at that! It's actually coming apart at the seams. We got a 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane. It's absolutely fine. We will we'll undo the damage. What is the race objective? Just pit and replace your tires. Okay, that's all I have to do. Object beaten.
Go, go, go.
But wow, now we need to finish in the points. So we need 10th or above. And we've got a 5. I've given myself an extra handicap here because France was just too easy for us, apparently. Out we go. We got to get in the points by 5 seconds. Let's do it.
Still time left to push for the points here, Aiden.
Copy.
But now we have soft compound tires to utilize, and we are going to be massively faster than everyone else. Come on, let's do this.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Here we go. We got Giovinazzi now. We've caught him at the wrong time. Don't want to be stuck behind him through the S's, but we've got no other choice. Basically pushing him through the exit there. P15. We still got a long way to go. I don't know how, but Ricardo has gone from like P4 at France to now being P14.
Distance between yourself and the car
That's
line.
quite the come down for Renault. Obviously that Alonso announcement has not made him very happy as we dive up the inside of my favourite driver, my hero. Sorry mate, it's got to be done. There's no friendships out on circuit. Just ask Casper Ackerman about friendships. He has no friends. Simply because there's no one his age racing in F1 anymore. Round the outside. Not for the first time in this series. Goodbye, teammate. Nice run on Vettel. I'm going to keep it pinned here with the overtake. And we're through. Oh my goodness, that was so sketchy. If he didn't back out of it there, we would have crashed. That is an Ayrton Senna moment right there. I wonder if the press will start making comparisons now between the two. But there we go. Smashing it. Will this be another faster start? Flying through the third sector. We're purple to the first two so far. We're going to boost up to the line. Thank you very much. That's another 3/10 in the bag. Albon has really been done dirty in this series. Every time we see him, he's absolutely nowhere in these races. This time outside the points. What's going on there, Codemasters? You really don't like this guy, do you? Anyway, we get past Albon. We're going to get Devin Butler as well. And he gives us a little bit of a squeeze. We're out of trouble. Nearly 3 wide down there. Butler loses 2 spots. I need these 2 guys to keep squabbling, because I need 5 seconds on this lot. Thanks to me being an idiot. Attacking the pit lane. Silverstone.
Pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
Silverstone is honestly the most dangerous pit lane for speeding penalties. You have to slow down to like 37 miles an hour, something ridiculous like that. It's not fun, but we got to do this. We can't have Devon beating us in a race and then flaunting it in our faces. I think my like for Devon Butler will quickly disappear if that happens. Ah, no DRS on Kvyat. The detection line was a bit further back. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh no, not this time. The traction of this racing point is incredible. That's when we gain most of the time on the AI. It's pretty crazy. That's P9.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.9 seconds.
I doubt we'll be able to gap Kvyat by enough, but if we keep this up, we will get 10th. Last lap, and we do have the margin to Albon, so now we can just relax. I'm curious to know, further to my point earlier about me liking Devon Butler, I'd say he's my favorite character in this Breaking Point story mode. Let me know who your favorite character is. Is it Aiden? Is it Casper? Devon Butler? Is it Brian Doyle? Is it the mum? Who knows? Let me know. I'll tell you what, if I was a bit more focused, because I've just been cruising on this last lap, I probably could have put 5 seconds on Kvyat too. But oh well. We've done enough for the objective. It's a good day here for Aiden Jackson. He's gone from puncture to points.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Cheers, Jeff. Points in front of the home crowd.
What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Racing Point's Aiden Jackson. One to watch. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
There we go. Lewis Hamilton wins another race. It is back to normal for the guys at the front. I'm sure they had a big shock to the system when a Racing Point won out of nowhere from 18th place. To be honest, they probably filed lots of protests in order to nerf us back down. Well, here we are. It's a point. Despite suffering a puncture mid-race, Jackson manages to overcome the odds, securing a brilliant points finish for Racing Point at the British Grand Prix. Let's check out, if we go over to what these rewards are, we'll see what we've unlocked. I haven't unlocked the podium pass. I will do that at some point. Oh, okay, we'll touch on that in a second.
Brian,
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
what do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Well, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press is starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right, thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
That's hilarious. He's genuinely more excited about a P10 than a win. Social media. Let's see what's going on. Aiden's gained another 1,000 followers. Mate, for an F1 driver, halfway through their first season, he's not doing too well. The team at Racing Point have got to be chuffed with that show from Jackson. Streamer tips. Aiden, really need to unfollow streamer tips. I don't think you stream, mate. Maybe he's looking to get into it at some point. Jack Nichols. Jackson's turnaround from his eventful first few races has been impressive. Maybe Racing Point can make this work after all. Yeah, it's been quite quiet on the rivalry front. So I guess it's not all drama all the time. Jackson really is the future at Racing Point. If he continues performing like this, anything's possible. Yeah, I'm sure Casper is not happy about me gaining all of the headlines at this point. He's gritting his teeth, and he's just waiting for that moment to strike back. But he's got to do his talking on the track, of course. However, welp, that was interesting. And that is the social media roundup. Otmar Saf. I think I can speak for everyone when I say I thought we'd all lost Aiden once his tyre went, especially Jeff. I don't think I've ever seen him so red, but we all pulled it back. I'm very proud of this team. And all we are achieving, I'll see you all in the debrief. Wow, Jeff, emotions? Who would have thought? I thought he was a robot this whole time. Saskia, I'll bring your mum round to see you. Just ping me a message. Really great race today. Congratulations. You could have warned me about your mum. My ears are still ringing. She's quite a screamer then, it seems. Hopefully at some point we'll get to meet the mum character. Maybe that's coming up in the next episode. Speaking of, that's the end of this one. It's been... I feel like these episodes rattle through so quickly. But hopefully you guys are enjoying. Let me know down in the comments whether you're happy with the 1 episode per chapter flow that we've got going on at the moment. It seems to be going well so far. The episodes seem to be around about 20 minutes, which is a good time length, I would say. But hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are, please leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with all my F1 2021 uploads. And I will continue to bring out multiple videos a day, as long as you guys are enjoying it. But anyway, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.